What is the relationship between harp seals and climate change? Have you ever wondered how climate change affects the adorable harp seal? These marine mammals are fascinating creatures that relying heavily on sea ice for their survival. Let's take a closer look at their relationship with climate change. Harp seals primarily inhabit the Arctic and subarctic regions. They depend on sea ice for critical parts of their life cycle, especially for giving birth and nursing their pups. As temperatures rise due to climate change, the extent, thickness, and duration of sea ice are decreasing. This loss of stable ice platforms makes it challenging for female harp seals to find suitable places to give birth and care for their young. Unfortunately, this leads to increased mortality rates among pups, as they may drown, be abandoned, or fall prey to predators. But the impact of climate change goes beyond just habitat loss. The warming of the oceans disrupts the entire Arctic marine food web that harp seals relying on. Melting sea ice affects the growth of algae and plankton, which are essential for the crustaceans and fish that harp seals eat. As ocean temperatures rise and acidification occurs, the health and abundance of these prey species decline, making food scarcer for harp seals. Additionally, warmer waters lead to increased competition for food. Other species are migrating northward due to the changing climate, which means harp seals face more competition for their meals. This situation is made even more challenging by the fact that warmer temperatures increase the metabolic rates of harp seals. They need more food to maintain their energy, but food availability is decreasing. Reproductive success among harp seals has also been negatively affected in recent years. Studies show lower pregnancy rates and more frequent late-term abortions linked to poor ice conditions and environmental stress. The variability in ice conditions caused by climate change creates unpredictable outcomes for harp seal populations. Some harp seals may attempt to adapt by delaying implantation to time their births with better ice conditions. However, these adaptations have limits, especially given the rapid pace of environmental change. From the perspective of marine life, harp seals are important indicators of the health of Arctic marine ecosystems. Their well-being is closely tied to the stability of sea ice and the overall ocean environment. A decline in harp seal populations signals broader disruptions in marine biodiversity and ecosystem function caused by climate change. Efforts to help harp seals include proposals for artificial nesting structures to provide alternative pupping sites. However, the most effective solutions requiring addressing the root cause, climate change, and its effects on sea ice and ocean conditions. In summary, harp seals are highly vulnerable to climate change due to their dependence on sea ice for reproduction and survival, the cascading effects on their food sources, and physiological stresses from warming waters. Protecting Arctic marine habitats and addressing global warming is essential to preserve this species and maintain the ecological balance they help support.